now that you've seen all the phones from Mobile World Congress, it'll still take quite some time for them to get to India. But if you want to spend money now and you need to get your gadget fixed, then you need to listen to our personal tech picks right now. I'm going to start off first. My pick this week is the Nokia X2. Now, I know what you guys are going to think. Why am I picking a Nokia at this point of time? But it's a full QWERTY phone for about 5,000 rupees in the market outside. Their own Nokia E63 is available for about 7 or 8 grand. I think this is better than that because you're getting the same features in a much lesser price. Why don't you go check the specs out and we'll talk more about it after that.
The Nokia X2 looks like any other full QWERTY phone and is loaded with a 2.4-inch QVGA display and a VGA camera at the back. The X2 runs in Symbian S40 OS, powered by 64 MB of RAM and supports micro SD up to 8 GB. Although the phone is not 3G powered, you can connect it to the internet with GPRS and Edge. Nokia OV Store for apps, USB 2.0 and Bluetooth 2.1 comes standard in the X2 and is priced at 5,000 rupees.
Okay, so you've seen the specs of the Nokia X2. The reason I'm recommending this phone is from the million Chinese phones and all that you can buy with dual SIM and everything in this range, Nokia is still very trustworthy. So 5,000 rupees for a full QWERTY phone is not a bad buy at all. Sagar?
Yes, cheaper the better. And obviously my pick is going to be something which is free. Actually, I've got two picks. One is free. Zynga games on your iPhone as well as your iPad is available for free. Or Farmville, Poker, all of those games. Obviously, I downloaded Poker. The interface is very, very nice. And my second reco, obviously, is a full-fledged game. Little Big Planet 2. Why don't you have a look at the clip and then we'll talk about it more.
It's been over 2 years since the release of the original Little Big Planet by Media Molecule, and now they bring Little Big Planet 2 for your PS3. It's more of a platform for games than a platform game altogether. Featuring impressive gameplay and an improved community side, each area in Craft World also has its own creator. So it's up to you and the Alliance to restore the dreamscape to its natural order. Little Big Planet 2 is available for your PS3 at 2,500 rupees.
Now I'm sure whoever has seen these clips must think that this is a very good looking game, and that it is. You play a sack ball and well, this guy has to go on an adventure in his little world. The story mode is very, very playable, but the fun, as I always say, is in the online world. Okay, you go online and you experience all these gaming levels which other gamers have created, and creating games is not very tough in this one. It's very easy. The game has childlike simplicity, but it's so entertaining and so creative. Well, this is a must-buy if you're any kind of a gamer. If you're an action-adventure gamer, if you're a sports gamer, any kind of gamer, you have to buy this game. I give it a full 10 on 10 rating.
Wow, I think no game has received a 10 on 10 rating from you yet. Except for FIFA, of course.
FIFA, Uncharted. But yeah, this is a good game. You have to buy it.
Okay, the Nokia X2, Zynga, Poker, and of course, Little Big Planet. Now it's time for our last pick. Varun, what's yours?
We showed you the Samsung Galaxy S2. Sure, it's a brilliant phone. It'll have a zillion more things than anything that the current phones have. But by the time it finally lands in the market, it'll be like more than 30 grand and completely unaffordable to a majority of the people. What you need right now is a decent Android phone, and that's the Samsung Galaxy Ace. Take a look at the specs and we'll tell you more about it.
Looking at the Samsung Galaxy Ace, one finds a 3.5-inch HVGA TFT capacitive touchscreen up front and a 5-megapixel camera at the back with autofocus. The Samsung Ace also features Android 2.2, Froyo OS and is 3G enabled. The phone also does Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 2.1 and micro USB 2.0. The Samsung Ace supports GPRS along with Edge and is competitively priced at 14,500 rupees.
So as you saw the specs, they're pretty good. I mean, you're talking about an 800 MHz processor as compared to the 1 GHz in the Samsung phone. pretty decent processor, slightly lower screen resolution, but that wouldn't matter much because this is still a compatible resolution with almost all the apps out there, the standard HVGA resolution. So pretty good phone, 14,500 bucks. This is my pick for this week.
Okay, so the weekend picks this time around are the Nokia X2 for about 5,000 rupees. If you want to play games on your iPhone and iPad, there's Zynga Poker. And if you're a console person, then there's Little Big Planet 2, which is a must-buy game according to Sagar. It gets a 10 on 10. And Varun's pick for the weekend is, of course, an Android phone. And this is the Samsung Ace.